From South Carolina Public Radio, this is Who, What, When, an hour of history, games, and trivia. Hi, I'm Daniel Thompson.
And I'm Brandon Gray, and cue the fireworks. Thank you, because this week we are celebrating all things, well, everything, because it's America's 250th birthday, which means it's time for an episode about very American anniversaries. Dan.
It's the semi-quincentennial,
Yes.
Brian. That's right. Coming up, we'll test your knowledge of notable anniversaries dating back to the Revolutionary War. Check our calendars for other important dates in history and determine whether some patriotic speeches are from history or Hollywood.
If you'd like to join us for these games, just call or text us at 803-470-6347. That's 803-470-6347. Or you can send us an email to whowhatwhen@scpublicradio.org. You'll get a chance to earn the title of Who What When Champion of the Week. And more importantly, Dan, a very special prize, the Who What When Fanny Pack.
You said it, Brandon. As you know, 2026 is a very special year for those of us here in America. It marks the 250th anniversary since the adoption of the Declaration of Independence.
Ah, yes, July 4th, 1776. What a day, Dano.
Good job remembering
Thank
dates,
you.
Brand.
Yes,
The beginning of this
sir.
grand experiment we call the United States of America.
Uh-huh.
And the 4th of July is a great example of how we celebrate our country. The holiday often means fireworks, barbecues, picnics, parades, and music. But I like to mark the occasion with something that may be even more American than that. The Nathan's Hot Dog Eating
Oh,
Contest.
Dan, you're speaking my language. I have chills just hearing the name.
It's only natural, Brandon. It's American, and I'm not alone. Nowadays, the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest draws huge crowds and viewership, and for many people, it's become synonymous with the 4th of July. But it wasn't always this way, Bran.
Dan, do you mean to tell me that our country's founders weren't settling disputes by hot dog eating duels 250 years ago?
Gosh, we'd be a better place if it were
Wouldn't we?
true. But unfortunately, that's what I'm saying, Brand. Even if it doesn't go back to America's beginnings, the hot dog eating contest does have a story of its own, some of which is more fiction than fact. But have no fear. We here at Who, What, When have made it our personal mission to present a reliable and accurate history of the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest.
I cannot tell you how relieved I am to hear you say this.
I got you, Brand. Today's story begins in the early 1970s with a man named Morty Matz.
Morty Matz!
Matz was a public relations aficionado hired by the Nathan's Hot Dog Company to generate buzz for the brand. Matz, being the savvy marketer he was, decides that Nathan's needs a little lore if they're going to sell more hot dogs.
Okay.
So he concocts a story. On July 4th, 1916, 4 immigrants had an argument about which one of them was the most patriotic. They decided to settle it in the most American way they could think of, by gathering at the very first Nathan's famous hot dog stand in Coney Island, New York, and declaring that whoever ate the most hot dogs would win the title of most patriotic.
That's amazing. My guy Matt Stan, he knew how to write a banger of a story, but just to clarify, it's not true.
Yeah, it's not true,
Oh my
Bran.
gosh.
Matt's completely fabricated this hot dog legend, but this lie did help establish the modern-day contest that we know and love, the first one of which was held in 1972. The winner that year was an American man named Jason Schechter, who ate 14 hot dogs in 10 minutes.
Okay, that's all right.
Today, that may seem like rookie numbers,
Sure
but we
does.
have to remember that the contest and Nathan's hot dogs have exploded in popularity in the years since.
I know it's much more competitive today, but has the contest itself changed much since 1972?
Great question, Brand.
Hey.
The rules are pretty much the same. The contest is still held on Coney Island every 4th of July. Contestants must be at least 18 years old to enter. They have 10 minutes to eat as many hot dogs, including the buns, as they can without utensils or condiments. Contestants can drink any non-alcoholic beverage, and many of them choose to dip their buns in water to help them go down easier.
I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna put it out there. I'm gonna stay away from the soggy bread.
No surprise there, Brand. There are some differences these days, though. Due to the increasing popularity in the contest, participants now must secure a spot through one of 4 qualifying rounds that take place throughout the United States. The contest is broadcast live on ESPN, and Major League Eating, a completely real and serious international organization that oversees all professional eating contests, manages the event to ensure it upholds professional eater standards.
It's very intense, Stan. If you've ever watched one of these, it's very intense.
Yep.
Now, one name that gets thrown around a lot is Joey Chestnut. He's a legend in the field. How does Joey Chestnut fit in here?
Chestnut has won the Nathan's hot dog eating contest 16 times. Woo! He's also the record holder for 55 food-related world records, including hot dog eating. And in 2024, he beat his own record by eating 83 hot dogs in 10 minutes for a live Netflix event. At the time of that feat, Chestnut was actually banned from the Nathan's contest because of an endorsement deal he signed with Impossible Foods, a brand that makes a plant-based alternative to beef hot dogs. This deal broke Nathan's long-standing hot dog exclusivity clause that prohibits contestants from promoting other hot dog brands during the contest year. But thankfully, hot dog eating fans can rest assured because the ban has been lifted and Joey Chestnut has returned.
I'm glad to hear that they could put this beef aside in the spirit of the season, Dan. That is a nice, happy ending for this little hot dog story.
It is a nice, happy ending to our hot dog story.
And now I'm craving some patriotic grub. I think it's time, Dan, to launch into our first game.
Yeah, let's get to know our contestants today, Bran.
Contestant number 1, what's your name and where are you from?
Hello, Bran. Hello, Dan. I'm Dan from Columbia, South Carolina.
Dan from Columbia, South Carolina. I like this guy already. Coincidentally, I am Dan from Columbia, South Carolina.
So, are you a caller?
Is it me? I will never tell.
Wow.
I'll never tell.
That'll be very interesting.
Dan, you heard that this is all about American anniversaries. How are you feeling about that?
Well, as someone that has anniversaries on a yearly basis and birthdays on a yearly basis, not good at all.
Okay.
Not good at all.
Yeah.
You ever forget one?
Let's go with no.
Let's go with no.
Good answer, Dan.
All right.
Good answer.
From Columbia, South Carolina, good luck to you. And you will be playing against caller number 2. Caller number 2, what's your name? Where are you from?
Hi, I'm Emily from Chicago.
Emily from Chicago, Illinois. Emily, you heard about American anniversaries. What'd you think when you heard the topic?
Won't lie, I'm a little bit scared.
You're a little bit scared.
Well, you're from Chicago's big city,
Historical
big history.
City. Yeah.
Windy, notoriously, which is
windy.
big. Emily, what are your thoughts on anniversaries? You like them?
I love them.
Good.
They happen every year
Yes.
for a multitude of reasons. So we'll see what type of anniversary I'll have this year after this game.
Oh, maybe it's the
1-year anniversary of winning a fanny pack,
That's right.
or a 1-year anniversary.
I
losing.
hope so.
That's right.
That'll be
All
big.
right. Dan from South Carolina and Emily from Illinois. Thank you both for being here. We'll be starting out with a little game we're calling Revolutionary Retrospective.
In this multiple choice game, we'll give you a question with a date and description of a Revolutionary War era event. Pick the correct answer out of these 3 choices. You're going to win yourself a point.
Dan, the first question in Revolutionary Retrospective goes to you. On January 10th of this year, we celebrated the 250th anniversary of this incredibly influential pamphlet of propaganda written by Thomas Paine, widely circulated through the colonies, presenting a succinct, rational case for colonial independence. Is that A, Letters from a Farmer in Pennsylvania, B, Common Sense, or C, Walden?
Your inflection on Walden is very interesting, but I think I need a little bit of this. I'm going to go with some common sense.
He's going to go with some common sense, and he is correct.
Shout out T-Pain.
Shout out.
Yeah,
What
T-Pain. That's right.
What a work of literature. Also January 10th, my birthday.
It's common sense, not literature, right? It's more like pamphlet.
It's a pamphlet,
that's right.
though.
Yeah. True
it's
story.
My important part's my birthday, though.
Your
That's
birthday,
what
January
I was.
10th. Happy
Honestly,
birthday.
everything I said doesn't
Before
matter.
that
I was
was
just trying
to get to your
get to my
birthday.
birthday.
Yeah.
But you had to correct me on what literature is.
Fun fact,
Nerd.
Letters from a Farmer in Pennsylvania, not written by a farmer in Pennsylvania.
Oh, that's a straight up lie.
Just a straight up lie that worked. So good for them,
There you
John
go.
Dickinson. Emily, your first question here on the Revolutionary Retrospective.
Very nice.
On March 17th of this year, we celebrated the 250th anniversary of the evacuation of this incredibly important port city in the colonies that featured massacres and tea parties, where the British withdrew all their troops, marking an early victory for the Patriots. Is that A, New York, B, Charleston, C, Boston?
Well, although I was in Charleston just a few weeks ago on vacation, I do have a sneaky feeling that it is Boston.
A lot of clues in that one. A lot of clues in that question. Too many. Some are saying too many. Emily is correct. It is Boston, whether it was patriots or tea parties or massacres. Boston is correct. Emily's on the board. Dan, we're moving back over to you. We're talking about the anniversaries of the American Revolution. A little game we're calling the Revolutionary Retrospective. Here we go. On Christmas Day this year, we'll celebrate the 250th anniversary of this largely symbolic yet simultaneously dangerous and heroic act of young General George Washington, leading a group of soldiers to a surprise attack of the Hessians. Is that A, the battle at Bunker Hill, B, the crossing of the Delaware, or C, the siege at Saratoga?
Fantastic painting. I would go with Washington crossing the Delaware.
A fantastic, inaccurate painting. It is, and he is correct. The crossing of the Delaware is the correct answer.
I gotta be honest, I'm shocked that, I've put together the last 2 Christmas episodes of Who It Win. Never once talked about the crossing of Delaware. Maybe this year's the year.
I am blown away that didn't make the cut.
Can you believe it?
I didn't make it. Yeah. You could have easily made fun of a Christmas hymn with that information.
Not a lick of it. Sorry, everybody.
Emily, the board's back to you. Let's see if you can name this American Revolution anniversary. On Halloween, we'll celebrate the 250th anniversary of this British monarch's address to Parliament, acknowledging the rebellion of the colonies and vowing military action to suppress the revolution. Is that A, King George III, B, King Charles II, or C, King Henry VIII?
Oh my. Well, I think I've narrowed it down to 2. I think King Charles is too recent. This is going to be really bad for myself. I am going to go with A.
It's going to be really good for yourself, Emily. King George III is correct. I think she really just knows it. And
She knows
just trying
She's
to add a little
I
drama.
like that, though. I like it when people are like, oh, this is definitely not it, but then it definitely is. That's fun.
Of course.
That's fun. Yeah, it's a
Emily, Dan, you're all tied up here talking American Revolution anniversaries. Dan, your next question. These 2 founding fathers, writers of the Declaration of Independence and second and third presidents of the United States, both passed away on the same day.
Wow.
July 4th, 1826.
Wow.
The 50th anniversary of the adoption of the Declaration of Independence. Is that A, George Washington and John Adams, B, John Adams and Thomas Jefferson, or C, Thomas Jefferson and James Madison?
Oh, I've heard this trivia before, and one of them was trying to outlive the other. But that would be second, third president would be Adams and Jefferson.
Adams and Jefferson is correct.
Yeah, they actually both had hot dogs in their hands.
That's right. Yeah.
July 4th,
firecrackers. Yeah.
July 4th celebrations just got away from them.
Yeah, got away from them a little bit. Brain, did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I mean, I
same
would have
day,
got it by the second and third president, but I did not know that they died on the same day.
50 years after writing the Declaration.
That's
of
wild.
Independence. Pretty crazy. All right, Emily, your next question here on a very serious game we're calling Revolutionary Retrospective. From January 17th to January 24th of this year, we celebrated the 245th anniversary of an important week in the Revolutionary War for this state in the Union, where the Americans forced a decisive victory in Cowpens and Marion and Lee successfully raided Georgetown. Is that A, South Carolina, B, Maryland, or C, Delaware?
Well, I'm picking up on the context clues here when you did say the Union. This is tricky again, but I'm going to go with South Carolina.
She's going to go with South Carolina, and she got it right again.
How about that? Old Cowpens.
Yeah.
Cowpens.
I asked that to the non-South Carolina residents because I thought they would have too easy of a time with it.
That's true.
Great job, Emily. Look, I know it's early, and we're doing a whole revolutionary retrospective, but I don't want to sound the perfect game horn too early. That sounds sickly. But we sounded it, and so now, Dan, the pressure's on.
Yeah.
You guys are both perfect so far. Your next question.
Can I say the name of the game?
Sure.
The next question on Revolutionary Retrospective.
Very good. Really good stuff.
you.
Here it is, Dan. On March 1st of this year, we'll celebrate the 245th anniversary of this, our nation's first governing document that was ratified and governed over the states until our U.S. Constitution was ratified. Is that A, the Continental Congress, B, the Articles of Confederation, or C, the Severed States Agreement?
Ooh. What was the year again?
I did not. 245th.
Oh,
So
Do the math,
okay,
please.
So let's do some math. Okay.
We're not going to give you the fanny pack.
Man. Let's do Articles of Confederation, but not 100%.
He's not 100%, but he's still correct. It is the Articles of Confederation. That is correct.
Not enough ratifying, you know what I mean?
Got to ratify.
No one wants to do the hard work of ratifying
That's right.
anymore.
Got to ratify. You know what I mean?
I think ratifying is rad.
It's ratify. You're ratifying.
That's exactly
That's right.
Write
Really
that down for something. I don't know what it is, but write it down.
That's right. Emily, a chance to keep this perfect game going, talking anniversaries of the American Revolution. Here's your next question. On January 5th, we could, but probably wouldn't, celebrate the 245th anniversary of the return of this infamous American traitor as he led the British to capture and destroy Richmond, Virginia. Is that A, John Anthony Walker, B, Robert Hanson, or C, Benedict Arnold?
These are just getting harder and harder. I have a feeling that it isn't Walker, because that name isn't too familiar to me. But I'm going to go with Benedict Arnold.
She's going to go with Benedict Arnold, and she is correct again. The perfect game is intact. Dan with 4, Emily with 4. 2 more questions of this round, 1 for each of you. Back to you, Dan. Here we go. From March to June this year, we'd celebrate the 252nd anniversary of this series of laws passed by England that were so terrible, even called intolerable by the colonists, that many believe them to be one of the direct causes of the colonists' rebellion. Is that A, the Coercive Act, B, the Cruelty Act, or C, the Crown Act?
I believe there was a tea party involved, but I doubt they would call it the Cruelty Act.
That'd be
a
bold strategy, yeah. I like it, though. Let's just say what it is.
He's 50-50. Let's go with A, Coercive Act.
He's going to go 50-50, A, the Coercive Act, and he is correct.
There we go.
A, the Coercive Act. That's a perfect round. Dan from Columbia, South Carolina. Ooh. Nicely done. Emily, a chance to match him with your last question of the round. Here it comes. While the details of his actions remain a bit more legend and lore than fact, on April 18th, we could still celebrate the 251st anniversary of this man riding to Lexington, Massachusetts to warn colonists that the British troops were on their way. Is that A, Samuel Adams, B, John Hancock, or C, Paul Revere?
I have been to Boston many times, and I have seen this statue. It is Paul Revere.
It is Paul Revere. She's seen the statue. She knows it, and she is correct. That means that at the end of the Revolutionary Retrospective, we have Emily from Chicago, Illinois with 5, Dan from Columbia, South Carolina with 5. It's a tie ball game. It's a perfect round. It's a perfect game, Brand.
I love it.
I love it, too.
You're listening to Who, What, When. I'm Brandon Gray here with my co-host, Daniel Thompson, and we're celebrating our country's 250th birthday with games about notable American anniversaries.
That's right, Brand. We've got 2 patriotic contestants with us, Emily from Illinois and Dan from South Carolina. They've made it through our first round, and now we'll see how they fare in our next game about iconic days in American history.
That's coming up right after this break here on Who, What, When.
Welcome back to Who, What, When, an hour of history, games, and trivia. I'm Daniel Thompson. That's Brandon Gray. And this week, our topic is American Anniversaries.
And before our next quiz, a reminder that you can be a contestant on a future episode of Who, What, When. You just got to call or text us. It's simple. 803-470-6347. That's 803-470-6347. Or you can send us an email to whowhatwhen@scpublicradio.org.
We've got two Yankee Doodle Dandy contestants today, Dan from South Carolina and Emily from Illinois. They're tied after our first game, but that's sure to change in this round with a game we're calling Take the Day Off, Anniversary Edition.
Oh, I love it, Dan. Emily and Dan, this game is about important dates in American history that maybe should be holidays, but aren't. For each question, we'll describe the events of that day with one notable exception: the person or thing at the core of it. Tell us what it is, and you'll get yourself a point.
Dan from South Carolina will start us off this round. These are all multiple choice questions. Dan, here's your first question. Take the day off on February 9th to remember the 1964 appearance by this British rock band on The Ed Sullivan Show, drawing over 73 million live viewers and launching the British invasion of popular music in the States. Is that A, the Rolling Stones, B, the Everly Brothers, or C, the Beatles?
The inclusion of the Everly Brothers, fantastic. Well done. That would 100% be the Beatles on the Ed Sullivan Show.
100% be the Beatles on the Ed Sullivan Show. Take the day off February 9th,
There
everybody.
you go. Go. You watch the
That's right.
performance.
You celebrate
listen to
it.
the
You get a
Beatles.
mop top wig. Good to
I
go.
love this.
All right, Emily, your first question here on Take the Day Off. Here we go. Take the day off on July 20th to remember all the way back to 1969 when NASA's Apollo 11 became the first manned mission to accomplish this feat in the space race. A, orbit Earth in its entirety. B, have a human walk on the moon. Or C, collect visual data from Mars.
Well, although I was not born in 1969, I do know that this was the first time we ever had a man walk on the moon.
That is correct. July 20th, you can take the day off.
Eat some moon pies.
Yeah, the dog days of summer. I don't want any space ice cream or space food in general, but aside, I think it's pretty nasty.
Moon pies, though.
Moon pies.
I
would
think
be
that's easy.
And an RC Cola, of
Yeah,
course.
good
Wow.
day.
That is correct. We got a real perfect game on our hands, Brandon. A real barn burner. Dan from Columbia, back to you. Your next question to see if you can continue to take the day off. Take the day off on January 25th to recall the day in 1961 that this new young Catholic New Englander gave the first live televised presidential news conference, reshaping presidential communication with the American public for the modern technological age. Is that A, Lyndon Johnson, B, Jimmy Carter, or C, John F. Kennedy?
Oh, thank you for those choices. I was listening to a previous episode and y'all mentioned that FDR was the first televised president ever. So, but with those choices, I'm going to have to go with JFK, John F. Kennedy.
John F. Kennedy is correct. And thanks for listening to previous episodes, Dan. Shout out.
You never know if it's going to help you.
Shout
It
out
usually
to Dan.
doesn't, but
Listening to previous
Yeah.
episodes. Perfect game continues.
how about that? You know what? Stay home, watch some TV.
Stay home, watch some TV.
Maybe watch some old speeches.
Some old speeches. Maybe you'll hear some more later today in the
Maybe
show.
you will.
Spoiler alert. Emily from Chicago, Illinois, a chance to keep this perfect game rolling. Here we go. Take the day off on August 1st to commemorate the 45th anniversary of this network's launch, where they started things off with Video Killed the Radio Star by the Buggles before eventually killing the video stars in favor of all manners of ridiculousness. A, VH1, B, MTV, C, A&E.
This channel I listened to, watched a lot when I was in my younger generation, and being close to semi of that age, I know it is MTV.
I want my MTV. That is correct, Emily. The perfect game continues. And I just want to take a brief moment to tell you how proud I am of writing that clue.
It's really good.
Because there was a whole era when the TV guide just said that MTV was playing the show Ridiculousness
right.
for 8 hours on
And it
end.
recently got canceled. You could take a day off for
There you
that
go.
as well.
Take the day off for that as well.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
ridiculousness.
That's right. R.I.P. Ridiculousness. All right, Dan, back to you. Let's see if we can keep this perfect game rolling. Take the day off on May 20th to commemorate the first solo nonstop transatlantic flight made by this man in 1927 aboard his plane, the Spirit of St. Louis. Is that A, Howard Hughes, B, Charles Lindbergh, or C, Alexis Carrel?
Spirit of St. Louis. I've seen that in Washington, D.C. at some sort of museum that probably has been canceled by now. That would be Charles Lindbergh.
Charles Lindbergh is correct. Dan, pretty confident there. We've asked 15 questions. There have been 15 correct answers. The pressure is mounting. Emily, your next question here on Take the Day Off Anniversary Edition. Take the day off on July 25th to remember this island becoming a U.S. Commonwealth almost a full decade before we added the states of Hawaii and Alaska. A, Guam. B, Haiti. C, Puerto Rico.
Nice.
Oh my goodness gracious. I'm going to just go with my gut here because I have visited this place 2 times and also this year. I'm going to go with Puerto Rico.
All right.
Went to Puerto Rico this year, and also that is correct.
It's a bad Bonnie.
The perfect game continues. Puerto Rico came in 1952, Hawaii and Alaska 1959.
How was your
7
trip,
years apart.
Emily? Was it a good trip?
It was fantastic. I was actually there when the Super Bowl was happening with Bad Bunny playing.
Wow. That must have been fun.
It was a lot of fun.
What a time
that's
to be
awesome.
alive. I've been to Puerto Rico. It's gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful.
Good.
Yeah,
That's
thank you. No, thank you.
great.
Dan, back to you. Perfect game on the line here. 4 questions left.
Yes.
Take the day off on August 28th to commemorate one of the most memorable speeches ever given in our nation's capital, a moving call for civil rights in front of 200,000 people by this reverend from Atlanta. Is that A, Malcolm X, B, Martin Luther King Jr., or C, Medgar Evers?
Oh, the lovely little pond that our current administration is making sure they clean up. That would be Martin Luther King Jr.
It would, in fact, be Martin Luther King Jr. Dan is 9 of 9.
There you go. This is getting, serious.
3 questions
I
left.
gotta be honest. If this finishes in a perfect game, this might be another day to take off.
Another day to
just
take
to
off.
celebrate this
History.
moment.
That's right. Emily, your next question on Take the Day Off Anniversary Edition. Take the day off on February 4th, or maybe take a day off from scrolling to commemorate the launch of this all-encompassing, game-changing platform that connected the globe, spawned an Academy Award-contending movie with a sequel on the way. A, Instagram. B, Snapchat. C, Facebook.
Oh, this seems like this is obviously a very recent. Oh my goodness gracious. Snapchat just doesn't seem right. I feel like we've had movies on Facebook. I'm going to go with Instagram, and we'll see how that goes.
She's going to go with Instagram, and for the first time all day, we have an incorrect answer.
Oh no! Now we don't have to take the day off.
Yeah, no, that's tough. We're looking for Facebook, the social network, the movie from, I believe, about 17 years ago, and then there's a sequel coming out soon.
How about that?
Yeah,
a
sequel.
movie I didn't anticipate a sequel for,
right.
but why the heck
That's right.
not?
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
good.
I think it's going to be a little darker
Like
than the
that first one.
First one's
Good.
amazing. That's exactly right. All right, Dan, you got a chance to take a commanding lead here in Take the Day Off Anniversary Edition. Here's your next question. Take the day off on September 6th to commemorate the 25th anniversary of this pop star, pre-conservatorship, performing her hit I'm a Slave for You with a live python around her neck. Is that A, Britney Spears, B, Christina Aguilera, or C, Shakira?
The only thing that would have made this better is if she was dancing with knives at the time. I believe that would be Britney Spears.
Britney Spears is correct. What a day to take off, September 6th. Can you imagine taking Labor Day off and then turning around? And
I
then
guess go see the snakes. I don't know.
go see the snakes.
see
at
the
zoo.
snakes.
Emily, your last question here on Take the Day Off Anniversary Edition. Sure, it's only been 3 years, but take the day off this July 21st to remember the life-changing event that was a 5-hour double feature at the movies featuring a Nolan biopic, 80 years in the making, and a Greta Gerwig joint that brings to life a
those all sound
60-plus-year-old
very
toy.
fascinating, and
A,
I have seen both of these
Barbenheimer.
movies
B,
within
the Little Murillo
I
brothers.
think a week
Or
of each
C,
other. So
Guardians
I'm
of
going
the
to go
Gonka.
with A.
Barbenheimer. Listen, I think we all would love a Guardians of the Gonka double feature. We all want it. There's going to be a Wonka 2. There's probably going to be another Guardians, but Guardians of the Gonka, make it happen. Barbenheimer is the correct answer. So we finished our second round. Emily, a valiant effort, 9 out of 10 correct. 1 shy of Dan with a perfect round, perfect game. 10 of 10 correct. Dan from Columbia, South Carolina, you are moving on. You're the Who What Win Champion of the Week. You're moving on to play for the vaunted Who What Win Fanny Pack. We'll get to you in a minute. Emily, thank you for playing. Thanks for being here. A valiant effort, came up just a bit short, but thanks for coming and joining us on Who What Win.
Thank you so much.
This is Who What Win. I'm Brandon Gray here with my friend Daniel Thompson, and today we're celebrating the semi-quincentennial, Dan.
Hey.
The 250th birthday of America with games all about American anniversaries.
That's right, Brandon. Our contestants are gallantly streaming through these perilous fights. I mean, quizzes. Dan from South Carolina has come out victorious after 2 rounds and gets the title of Who What Win Champion of the Week. He now moves on to our final game for a chance at that trophy, the sweet, sweet Who What Win Fanny Pack.
That's coming up right after this break here on Who What Win.
Welcome back to Who What Win. I'm Daniel Thompson here with my co-host and good buddy Brandon Gray, and this week we're talking about American anniversaries.
And here to commemorate this episode with us is our producer, A.T. Shire. A.T., it's great to see you.
Hello, guys, and happy anniversary.
Happy semi-quincentennial to you, my
Happy
friend.
semi-quincentennial, AT. And it seems like every time you're on, I feel like when I say this, it rings true. You love to quiz. You live to quiz.
Thank you. I live to do it. Yes.
Yeah. And so is there a chance that you have happened to bring a quiz with you today, AT?
You know what? It doesn't translate over radio, but I'm nodding.
I thought that might be the case.
Because it is. I've concocted a very special quiz for you two.
Of course you have, yeah.
I took inspiration from the most celebrated American anniversary to put together a little game I'm calling the 4th of Hulai.
Yep.
Here's how it works. I'll give you 4 names and maybe a little clue. And you two will work together to name the famous foursome that the names come from. And I'm in a generous mood, so I'll give you an example.
Thank you so much, man.
If the names are Lincoln, Washington, Jefferson, Roosevelt, and then the clue is these guys are really set in stone. Pair those names with a hint, and the answer?
That's Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore, very famous rock of 4 dudes.
That's right.
We love it.
Can't imagine it's really exciting to look at.
It's small.
It's very underwhelming.
It's tiny. You're far away.
Yeah, but it's if you think about the fact that men made it, it's still impressive. But when you go, I've been underwhelming.
Yeah.
You're like,
have we thought about a laser show on it though, like Stone Mountain?
that'll
That would really.
give
Devil
them
went down
bodies
to
and stuff.
Georgia. Anybody?
Yeah.
It's in a boring state, right?
Yeah. South Dakota?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't even get an original name.
No.
There's North
We're
Dakota.
down here. We're
Dakota.
down here.
Yep. Okay. Brand, you have one more line here?
Yeah. Whenever you're ready, Brandon.
AT, thank you for your explanation.
The wit on this guy.
Wow.
My goodness.
Let's do it.
Let's do
Okay.
it.
First up, John Lennon, Paul McCartney, George Harrison, Ringo Starr. The clue. We're not going to hold your hand on this one.
Oh, I see what you did there. Brandon, you got this.
That's the Beatles.
Yes,
Beatles.
the Beatles is correct. A famous bug band.
Yep.
I mean, not many other bug bands.
No.
Papa Roach?
Papa Roach.
Shout out.
Shout out, Papa
Alien
Roach.
Ant Farm?
There you go.
Dan.
One more.
He's
Go.
in a flow state.
Give us 2 more. We got to get to 4.
You got to get to 4.
I don't know if I have anything else.
Man.
Sorry, guys.
God, it's amazing when you're in the presence of brilliance.
What's something, last name's Ant.
Adamant.
Adamant.
We need one more.
We need one more.
Adamant is the name of a...
Adamant.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, you're right.
There was
from the
another
80s.
band that
Yeah.
was right after
The
the
Spiders.
Beatles.
Spiders.
The monkeys. That's
The
not an
monkeys.
insect.
Well,
that's not an
that's not-
insect.
Famous insect, the monkeys.
There was another band right after
There is an
the
American
Beatles.
band called the Spiders.
Yeah, that was a good guess.
Yeah,
That's a good
good.
Jeopardy
American
guess.
band. There
It's
you
an
go.
American band.
There you go.
Okay, next up, number 2. Samwise, Frodo, Merry, and Pippin.
Yeah.
The clue, Hairy little layabouts from Middle Earth. Honestly, brand-coded characters. Also, jewelry collectors.
Yep.
It's Lord of the Rings
But
characters.
they are all
They're hobbits.
Yes,
That's
they all
right.
are hobbits. Yeah, and they're all kind of related besides Samwise. It's kind of strange.
No, we
don't
knew
talk
that.
about
We didn't
that.
need to.
We
yeah.
don't talk about
I could
that.
get into this if you guys need. Just let me know. There's a lot more fours out of there, all right?
Uh-huh.
Anyway, next up, Jerry, George, Kramer, and Elaine. The clue. What's the deal with this game?
What's the deal with the game? It's Seinfeld. Seinfeld is what we're looking for.
Keep it going.
Well, keep running it. Yeah.
Who will win?
Oh, wow.
Wow, that was something.
Something I'm working on.
Are you a Seinfeld fan, Bran?
No.
No.
I am big Seinfeld.
Why
fan.
not?
Meh.
Man. Wow. This is crazy.
Yeah.
That's a bad take.
Seinfeld's phenomenal.
We got to have 3 more terrible takes from you in this game.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm good for it. Trust me.
Okay, next up, you're going to get this one, Brad.
Okay.
Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, and Michelangelo. The clue? I don't want to give away too much, so I'll keep this hint amphibious.
Those are those Ninja Turtles.
Shout out Sydney for that quiz. Love
Those are all artists.
Yeah, those are all artists. That's correct. That is
Yeah.
also correct. Do we have a favorite Ninja Turtle, both of you?
I, as a kid, Mikey, obviously. As an adult, Roth.
Can relate.
Yeah,
Bran,
absolutely.
anyone?
Raphael?
Raphael, just blanket statement, always
Just
Raph?
Roth all the way through.
Yeah, I just think, he brings a bit of order and structure to the gang.
I agree, but also Donatello does that by being the
and
brains.
and Leo is the leader. Roth is the attitude.
And I do,
But I think we need attitude.
yeah.
I have to speak up for Leonardo.
Yeah.
Who has swords.
He's got swords.
true.
As a child, having swords,
Pretty awesome.
big draw.
That's the most important thing.
Honestly, it's up there on the list.
Yeah.
Having
I
two
mean,
if you're Ninja Turtles,
But not
I
as
feel
much as nunchucks. When I was a kid, nunchucks were better than swords.
I don't know. Whatever Raph has is pretty
Any
sick.
stick can be a sword. A nunchuck, I had to go and buy them if I
I always
wanted
thought
them.
they were nunchucks because they made you
in
numb.
your head. If you do some
Any stick could be a
nunchucks.
sword, Brad.
Any stick can
Any
be a
stick
sword.
can be a sword.
Yeah,
You get it?
nunchucks.
Numb,
I
because
was
they make you
nunchucks.
numb.
I was on.
Absolutely.
You hit them hard enough,
Yeah.
you'll go numb. Okay, here we go. Next up, Mike, Lucas, Dustin, and Will. The clue: they have a bald friend who loves Eggo.
Yeah, that's Stranger
Yeah.
Things.
Those are the Stranger Things kids.
That's right.
Yeah, that show's bad, right?
I love
It's
that
real
show.
bad.
It's a real bad show.
First season, excellent.
Amazing.
First
Second season,
excellent.
fine.
And then they kept making those seasons over and over again.
Just real
to
bad.
That's how I feel
diminishing
about
returns.
Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Same thing.
That's hysterical.
That's crazy.
I love the Stranger Things. All seasons.
So bad. Okay, next up, Carrie, Samantha, Miranda, and Charlotte.
You got this.
The clue: Big's moving to Paris.
We're talking Sex in the City here, Brand.
Great.
Sex
Never
in
seen
the
an
City.
episode.
That's so Miranda of you.
Yeah.
So Miranda.
I get that.
Bran is very Miranda.
I
coded.
get that
So
reference.
Miranda.
No.
Okay, next up, Peter Venkman, Egon
Yeah,
Spangler,
come on, absolutely.
Winston Zeddemore, Ray Stans. Clue: they're who you're going to call.
Oh, Ghostbusters.
The Ghostbusters.
The Ghostbusters.
That's
Bad
exactly
Bunny.
Bad Bunny.
Bunny.
Ghostbusters.
That's right.
Slimer, not included.
Yeah?
I mean, I would say the honorary fifth, Slimer.
Slimer.
Yeah.
Food
for
falls
sure.
right through him.
Shout out Slimer.
Okay, next up, molars, premolars, canines, and incisors. The clue: this answer should be on the tip of your tongue, or near it at least.
Those are teeth.
These are all teeth.
That's teeth. Brandon,
Man.
you got a favorite type of teeth?
Yeah,
Favorite
man.
type of tooth?
Yeah, teeth.
I like
Give me your favorite type of teeth, Brand.
I like the two front teeth.
Oh, I'm going to guess
Notoriously-
incisors.
Sure.
Notoriously all I want for
Canines,
Christmas.
maybe?
Every year you wish for them and get them.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, next
You don't
up.
do that?
No.
Just
I,
me?
I take them for granted.
Two
Yeah.
front teeth are incisors. You're right.
Thank
What's your
God.
favorite type of teeth?
I'm a big canine guy, you
Big
know,
canine
as a
guy.
kid. I think this goes along
Canine,
with
yeah.
Leonardo's swords,
Yeah,
you know?
yes. Any stick can
They're
be a
the
sword.
swords of your teeth.
They're the swords of your teeth. They are. Vampires.
I like canine because it makes me think of dogs.
Yeah.
Sure.
Woof woof.
Woof woof to you.
And woof woof to you.
Thank you.
Okay, next up, Blanche, Dorothy, Sophia, and Rose. Clue: Thank you for being a friend.
You know this.
Oh, it's the Golden Girls.
Without the
Without
clues,
clue, I wouldn't have got it. I don't know
Wow.
their names.
I wouldn't have known it either.
Oh, I got it. I had that
I've
one,
never
yeah.
watched an episode
I've
of
never
that
watched an
show.
episode of that
Same,
show
but I
either.
know the theme song slaps, and I know the names of the characters.
The
Come on.
theme song is a top tenor,
It's
dude.
maybe
Great,
a top
great.
oneer.
Top one.
You heard me.
Oh,
You heard me. Ba-doo-ba-doo-doo, ba-doo-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo.
Nice callback,
Thank
Fran. Okay, next up, walk, trot, canter, gallop. Clue, equine locomotion.
This is like equestrian. These
Those
are
are
like
horse
different
moves.
horse
Fran,
runs.
the answer is horse gates.
yeah.
Yeah, horse
They are
moves.
different horse gates. I don't know anything about this. This was all intern Sydney on this one.
Great work.
Great
Sid.
work.
Horse moves.
Okay, next up, Skipper, Rico, Private,
Yeah.
and Kowalski. The clue, what's black and white and escaped from the Central Park Zoo all over?
It's the penguins of Madagascar,
Oh.
baby.
It's the penguins
Come
from
on.
Madagascar. I didn't know this at all.
I did not know
I
their
had it
names.
without the clue.
I had no clue. Kowalski helps you get there.
Kowalski.
Because that's the
I
only
didn't know
one.
they had names. I just thought they were the penguins of
say
Madagascar.
Kowalski all the time.
head guy's always like, not now, Kowalski. He
Yes.
says it all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know this one, and I've seen that movie at least one time.
Yeah.
Okay, next
Sam's.
up, Dipsy, Poe, Lala, and Tinky
Yeah,
Winky.
I know this one.
The
This is
clue?
the Teletubbies.
The sun is a baby.
the son is a baby.
Son's
yeah.
a baby.
Teletubbies.
The Teletubbies, yeah. This was weird. I was a little too old for Teletubbies,
Same,
you know?
same.
And I just thought it was deeply, deeply strange.
It was very strange.
But when you look back, they live under a hill in a picturesque rolling
Honestly,
hills.
it's-
Very, very Lord of the Rings coded.
It's squad goals.
I didn't know it. You said Winky? Is that the one?
Tinky Winky.
Tinky Winky,
Dipsy,
yeah.
La La Po,
Yeah,
Teletubbies,
I knew-
Teletubbies, say hello.
Okay, yeah. We got it.
Is that the theme song?
That's the theme song.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Okay, next up, I think you might get this one too.
Okay.
Tommy, Chucky, Phil, Lil.
Got it.
Nickelodeon toddlers.
Absolutely. It's Rugrats.
Rugrats. See, now we're playing in your sandbox.
Yeah, I can do this.
I
all
did
day.
not like that show.
Yeah, I was all too old for that show, too.
I wasn't
show-
too old. I didn't like it.
Show was whatever.
I liked it.
I was more Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know, but that's not 4. That's 2.
Rugrats too safe for you.
Yeah, a little too feel
I will
good.
say this: Rugrats all grown up, trash.
But that one episode where they grow up and they still have baby heads but tall bodies.
Sure.
Didn't like looking at that.
Well, they
it's
took that
just
and they made them all
thinking
grown
of
up.
it. Yeah.
And the little brother's name, Dill Pickles.
Dill Pickles.
Your name is a joke.
Oh, man.
Your parents
Hate
hate
that.
you.
They do.
Okay, next up.
It's like, so what if my name was Kinda Gray?
Kinda Gray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
it-
exactly the same.
Thank you.
That's exactly the same.
Yeah.
Okay, next up, Huey, Dewey, Louie, and Webby. The clue, quack.
There's a DuckTales.
They're
DuckTales.
DuckTales kids.
Yeah, come on, man.
I didn't know there was a 4th.
I didn't either.
Apparently, there's
What's
I
our
just do
fourth
it, Dewey-
then?
Dewey,
added
Dewey,
4th.
Louie.
What is it?
Will.
Webby.
Webby.
Isn't that an award?
What are the Webbies.
What are we giving out
Huey,
awards
Dewey,
now?
and Louie got the Webby.
Okay, next up.
Oscar, Emmy,
Tony,
Tony.
Grammy.
It's in EGOT. They need to add
And the
Webby.
Webby, we got.
EGOT.
We got.
We got the beat.
We got.
What did you say?
We got the beat.
You know, before that.
EGOT.
EGOT. We got's right there. Here at
We-
EGOT.
EGOT. EGOT.
This is
EGOT.
classic.
EGOT.
Okay, next up, Athos, Porthos, Aramis, and D'Artagnan.
Come on, man. You got this.
Clue. The book says there's only 3 of them, but why do I count 4?
Come on.
4 for 1 and all for 4?
You got this.
Musketeers?
Yeah.
The Musketeers is
right.
correct.
Great. Yes.
D'Artagnan, shout out.
Dude,
That's
I
a
thought-
great name.
I gotta be
Yeah,
honest. I
D'Artagnan is a great name.
thought those were rocks, like different types
Igneous.
Sedimentary.
of. I was like, oh, these are rocks.
D'Artagnan, igneous, sedimentary.
Yeah. The tons of D'Artagnan throughout South Carolina.
Dude.
Honestly, if you can get your hands on one,
Dude, I went to Guatemala, stayed at the base of a volcano.
Yeah.
The amount of D'Artagnan there was insane.
Blasted out. It was crazy.
it's honestly beautiful.
Okay, next up, Rectus femoris, Vastus lateralis, Vastus intermedius, and Vastus medialis. Clue, if you don't know the answer to this one, you could sit on it.
These are your glute muscles?
Wrong. That's wrong.
Other names for butts.
What?
Leg muscles?
No, what's the game we're playing right now?
4.
Whatever it's called.
We got a muscle
yeah.
Quad.
called the quad.
The quadricep.
Those are the 4 muscles of the quad.
Get out of here. They're all just quad to
That's
me.
pretty good.
All right, last one here. Regina, Katie, Gretchen, and
Yeah,
Karen.
I got
Clue, On Wednesdays, Who What Wednesdays,
Yep.
we wear pink.
Mean Girls.
The meanest.
Mean
The
Girls
meanest girls.
is correct. I wouldn't put you guys in my burn book. No
Aw,
way, no
thank
how.
you.
Thanks for having me, and let's celebrate this great anniversary. I hope we get 250 years of Who What When.
I hope so.
That's the least we could ask for.
Yeah,
You know
who
what I
should
mean?
we pass the torch to? The
No.
next generation.
Walter Edgar?
Yeah, Walter can have it after
Yeah,
us.
I think it'd be
after
really good.
us. I love it.
I think it'd be really good.
Thank you for having me, fellas.
Thanks, man.
Mean.
This is Who What When, an hour of history, games, and trivia. I'm Daniel Thompson here with my good buddy Brandon Gray. And in honor of the 250th birthday of our country, our topic this week is American anniversaries.
And before our final game, one more quick reminder that we would love for you, yes, you, to join us as a contestant on a future episode. Just call or text us at 803-470-6347. That's 803-470-6347. Or send us an email, whowhatwhen@stpublicradio.org.
Brandon, I think it's safe to say it's been a star-spangled game today. And
Absolutely.
Dan from South Carolina has come out of the first two rounds as our champion of the week. He now has a shot at a red, white, and blue Who What When fanny pack.
Oh
Is
my
that true?
gosh, yes, it's a one of a kind.
Dan, what are the plans for that fanny pack should you be so lucky to own one?
Well, as I've not owned a fanny pack in well over 30 years, I plan to rock it in public and, show the support for the great South Carolina public broadcasting.
I love that. Dan's excited to rep the fanny
There
pack.
you go. Just has to conquer one last game, Dan. One that we play often. We love it. It's called History or Hollywood.
Dan, here's how this is going to work. Bram will stage dramatic readings of 8 patriotic speeches. Some will be from real-life speeches, while the others will be from movies. After each reading, you'll have to tell us if it was history or if it was Hollywood. Get 5 out of 8 right, and you'll be taking home that sweet, sweet, one-of-a-kind fanny pack. Bran, take it away.
It is little wonder that people at home and abroad consider Independence Hall as hallowed ground and revere the Liberty Bell as a sacred relic. That pile of bricks and mortar, that mass of metal might appear to the uninstructed as only the outgrown meeting place and the shattered bell of a former time, unless now because of more modern conveniences. But to those who know, they have long been identified with a great cause. They are the framework of a spiritual event.
Dan, is that history or Hollywood?
As I don't remember the Liberty Bell being featured in any Hollywood movie, I guess real history?
He guesses real history. He is correct. That is Calvin Coolidge giving a speech on the 150th anniversary of the Revolutionary War. So you could say this is celebrating the 100th year anniversary of Calvin Coolidge's speech.
Well, there you go.
Anniversary.
Man,
It's like
this
taking a
is
picture in a mirror.
layers.
It just kind of, it's crazy. All right, you got one, Dan. You're on the board. Here's your next question on history or Hollywood. Commemorative speeches. Bran, take it away.
It's the idea held by generations of citizens who believe that America is a constant work in progress, who believe that loving this country requires more than singing its praises or avoiding uncomfortable truths. It requires the occasional disruption, the willingness to speak out for what is right, to shake up the status quo. That's America.
That's America. Dan, is that history or Hollywood?
The accent is getting me. The words sound like that would be probably an Obama or someone that's actually quite dignified in their speeches. Let's go with history.
Not only is Dan right, but he's also right that it is Obama speaking there. That is history. Dan is correct. It is Obama commemorating the 50th anniversary of the March of Selma, Alabama.
Wow.
A speech that, if you read, will give you chills. An amazing, amazing speech. All right, you got 2 right, Dan. You need 5 for that fanny pack. Things are looking up. History or Hollywood Commemorative Speeches Edition. Brand, take it away.
America isn't easy. You've got to want it bad, because it's going to put up a fight. It's going to say, you want free speech? Let's see you acknowledge a man whose words make your blood boil, who's standing center stage and advocating at the top of his lungs that which you would spend a lifetime opposing at the top of yours. You want to claim this land as the land of the free? Then the symbol of your country cannot just be a flag. The symbol also has to be one of its citizens exercising its right to burn that flag in protest. Now show me that, defend that, celebrate that in your classrooms.
Dan, history or Hollywood?
I don't think any president would actually justify burning the flag in history, so I'm gonna go with Hollywood on this one.
Yeah, that was hopefully a freebie for anyone struggling at this point in the game. Those are the words of Aaron Sorkin from President Michael Douglas in The American President.
Okay.
That is Hollywood. Dan is 3.
Good speech, though.
For 3. Great speech. Great speech. Classic Sorkin there. All right, Dan, you need 2 more right for the Fanny. Things are going great. Here's your next question here on History or Hollywood Commemorative Speeches. Tell us if this is history or Hollywood.
Cities fall, but they are rebuilt. And heroes die, but they are remembered. We honor them with every brick we lay, with every field we sow, with every child we comfort, and then teach to rejoice in what we have been re-given, our home. So now, let us begin.
Let us begin. Dan, is that history or Hollywood?
God, I'm trying to think of an event in history where someone would talk about a city falling. That would either be post-revolutionary or post-Civil War. Otherwise, no cities have fallen in America. I guess Hollywood? Let's go Hollywood.
He's going to go Hollywood, and he's 4 for 4.
Wow.
Those are the dulcet tones of Morgan Freeman as the president in Deep Impact.
I didn't quite do it justice.
You did not do it justice. Or maybe you did it justice by not trying to do it justice.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right, Dan, it's pretty simple. There are 4 more left. You need 1 more for that fanny pack. Let's see if you can get it right. History or Hollywood? Brand, take it away.
The dead remember our indifference. The dead remember our silence. I came here tonight to be congratulated. But today, when I visited the Red Cross camps, overwhelmed by the flood of refugees fleeing from the horror of Kazakhstan, I realized I don't deserve to be congratulated. None of us do.
Dan, is that history or Hollywood?
The Kazakhstan threw me off. I don't remember any skirmishes we've directly had with Kazakhstan.
Well, he said Red Cross. He visited the Red Cross camps in Kazakhstan. So, humanitarian aid.
President visited. Yeah, I also don't remember a president ever visiting Kazakhstan. Hollywood. I'm going to go with Hollywood. I really don't remember Kazakhstan being involved.
Going to go with Hollywood, and he is correct once again. He's 5 for 5, which means Dan from Columbia, South Carolina, guessing right that was Harrison Ford from Air Force One.
Unbelievable.
Has won himself a Who What Win fanny pack and has completed a perfect game. Dan from Columbia, South Carolina, what do you have to say for yourself?
Well, first, for a perfect game.
I appreciate
Sound that horn,
How'd
Dan.
you get a horn all the way out there?
Wow,
That's
that's
amazing.
cool.
You got your own horn.
Oh, yeah. I bought it off the gift shop.
Wow, cool. Yeah, what do you? Any parting words? Any victory speech you'd like to give?
Oh, yes. I'd like to thank my fellow Americans for all the support they gave me. Emily, the fellow contestant, thank you. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate you.
Dan, thanks so much, man. Thanks for playing Who What With.
Yeah, thank you, Dan and Bran. Appreciate it, guys.
And with that, that, our anniversary episode has come to an end. Thanks to our contestants, Dan and Emily, and congratulations to Dan on earning the title of Champion of the Week.
Sydney Wilcox is our production assistant. Our producer is A.T. Shire, and our executive producer is Sean Birch, who loves a firework, whether it's in the sky or by Katy Perry. This show is a production of South Carolina Public Radio, made possible in part by listener contributions to the ETV Endowment of South Carolina.
Join us for an episode of Who, What, When. Just call or text us at 803-470-6347. That's 803-470-6347. Or send us an email to whowhatwhen@scpublicradio.org.
You can find out more about the show at our website, whowhatwhenshow.org.
And you can listen to an extended version of the show on your favorite podcast app or through your smart speaker.
I'm Daniel Thompson.
And I'm Brandon Gray. Join us again next week for more history, games, and trivia right here on
Who, What, When?